Hey, God, I know why I always need to clear my throat as soon as I put the mic on. Um, so, I've done a little bit of work tidying everything up, and I thought I'd make another episode to show you. One thing that may not have been there last episode was the gold. Now, I've swapped out my my redstone plants for gold plants, but I do have all my redstone seeds. Unfortunately, for redstone, you have to grow them on top of redstone ore. Now, I mined the ore with the wrong pickaxe, and it turned it into redstone instead of giving me back the redstone ore blocks. Now, gold's the same if we open these up. You can see we've got gold ore blocks. So, yeah, I'm going to need to get some more redstone ore blocks, which shouldn't be too bad. You can get them from the nether, and because I've cleared out that massive area, whenever I've needed something, like I've needed some nickel and some zinc and some salt and stuff, I can just go down there and quickly find big groups of those ores down there and pick them up and take them back and process them. I've also put down a compacting drawer when I was harvesting some of this gold, because it comes in as gold nuggets, and 9 gold nuggets turn into gold ingots. So that's why that's there. I don't think there's anything really in there. There's 5 gold nuggets in there, so nothing at all. Another little thing that I did was, while I was questing, I needed a bunch of treated wood, which is used with the creosote oil, so I made a fluid tank. Put that there to automatically drain it out of here instead of doing the buckets. So I was previously just putting a bucket in there and it would fill the bucket up. But buckets are very small compared to what these fluid tanks can hold. If we look that up, I think it's over 100. Yeah, so the basic one can hold 140 buckets. And if you're crazy and you make the ultimate fluid tank, that can hold 1,120 buckets. So yeah, lots and lots of fluid. Certainly more than I'll ever get out of that thing. The other thing I did, I believe I hadn't done this before, was I set up a blast furnace. Now, the blast furnace makes steel ingots from the coal coke, which you get from the coker, and iron, and basically, yeah, it infuses carbon into the iron and turns it into steel, which is quite similar to the real world process of doing that. So we've gone through a lot of quests. As you can see, I'm up to 6 hearts now, so that's nice. If we go into here, almost finished. I think we're almost 80% complete. So when I was going to the nether one time, getting some salt, I believe, I managed to find a magma cube, which finished off that mob hunter quest. The next one will be getting wither skeleton skulls and then killing the wither. But in order to do that, I'll make a sword that has 100% beheading on it, so that we can just go in and quickly kill a couple of wither skeletons instead of taking all day running around. Yeah, so yeah, steel production did that, did carbide, wires. Some of these took a long time to get all these things done. Wind turbine, heat transfer, infinite water. I believe I finished that. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. The kinetic generator. Most of these I have no idea what they actually do, and I'm not really interested. I've never seen anyone use them, so I think they're more if you want to use the immersive engineering mod to do things like all your power generation and stuff, then you can use all these things. Otherwise, there are mods further down the chain that are way better, way more compact, faster, etc., etc. So there's 5 in this little block to finish, and then we've got all these ones. I don't know what they're. Okay, from the enter. So I think this is more engineering stuff. And then there's some furnace ones, making some furnace upgrades, and making a hell furnace, which actually looks pretty crazy to make. Red gem, heat glass, and a diamond furnace, soul sand. I got one magma cream one. They're actually can be fairly easy to get because you can craft them. Otherwise, you have to go around killing magmas. Yeah. Anyway, so if I make another push for questing, we can very much be almost finished in alpha. I don't think I've actually done anything in beta. No, that would be the next thing to do, the push. I believe there's nothing stopping me from finishing all these quests up here, and then nothing stopping me doing most of these Britannia ones, other than the fact that I want to set up an extra area for Britannia, kind of separate it out. It's all flowers and things, so I want to be a bit more thematic with it, and so you have more of the engineering stuff around here, and then have some like flower stuff over there and other, that's the plan anyway, to try and have sections of the base that are kind of thematic within themselves and look nice. I don't believe I've touched anything in here. Some of these are quite scary, like activating the division sigil can be quite dangerous with enemies and things. The assembly table is one that I could probably do, and then that's another one of those crafting things like the QED that gates a lot of stuff behind it, so I'll do that. I've got enough resources now that I could easily finish off that quest line up in the corner. So this is where I've made a lot of progress, is I hadn't done any of these before, and so I've come through and I've done a whole bunch of these. There's still a whole bunch. Again, if I want to do a push with questing, I can get most of this stuff done with the resources that I already have without having to do anything too crazy to get there. Epsilon is a quest line that I unlocked through doing all those little quests. So this one does pneumaticraft and mechanism, I believe, yeah. So pneumaticraft is working with machines that work with air pressure and using air pressure and stuff to do things, and they do a lot of things like inscribing PCBs and stuff. So kind of computer stuff, and they've got their own capacitor. And there, the other side's mechanism, which is a mod that I'm very familiar with, and I really like it. So we might be starting and getting all that stuff up because I quite enjoy mechanism. Although the best thing about mechanism, the digital miner, is something that I don't think we can really use because we don't have anything to mine. Yeah. So that's a bit of a bummer because it's really, really nice to use that. Basically, you set a filter for what you want it to mine, and it uses a buttload of power to do it, but you just set it and let it get to its thing. And if you're looking for a specific thing, you can just put that one thing in there, or you can tell it to grab all kind of things. And yeah. Now there's this demon steel stuff, which is down here. I think this takes a lot of resources and a lot of time. So yeah, Temperio and compressed diamond. So that's one that takes a lot of time because of the amount of resources and the amount of time it takes to process all that sort of stuff. So I don't think it's generally resources I don't have. It's just it takes a long time to set up the assembly lines to get it all done. Imaginary time block. That's interesting. So this is one of the lines that we unlocked, and I'd already completed this before it was unlocked, basically by cutting down those trees and making plastic sheets for crafting certain things. I'd already done this, but basically when you cut down a rubber tree you get wood, but you can also get rubber. Now if you put the rubber in the furnace, it turns it into a rubber bar. When you put the rubber bar into the furnace, you get plastic, and then you can craft the plastic in a 2x2 block, and that turns it into plastic sheets. So I got that. And this can be fairly easy, so this is just plastic sheets and sticks. It's going to be very easy to do that. And there's machines in here that you can use for harvesting trees and harvesting crops and things, so that's going to be really interesting. I might make a push into that as soon as I got my Britannia area unlocked. Fader, no, that's still just the ether stuff that we haven't done. So yeah, got a lot of quests done within alpha anyway. Certainly a lot more to do, but what that means is I have a lot of reward bags to open. So we'll start with the basic ones. I do have a couple of greater, which I have high hopes. Please give me something awesome. Void Pipe's got those. Glowstone got those. Quantum Entropy Accelerator, I've got those. Fuel Efficiency, are these still basic max? Yeah. And another Fuel Efficiency. So those can go on the my diamond furnace that I've got. I think they have durability, so they only work for a little while. But they could be, oh god. Okay, got some more chance things. Ooh! Okay, this is nice. So this bow is basically like a machine gun, and I've started voiding all my... Now the test is, can I use it? No. Can't use it sneaking. That's the one thing I want. And it's just maximum speed, so it doesn't have huge damage. Oh well. Basic bin, that should be the mechanism one. Yeah, it's the mechanism version of a storage drawer. Oh, I got a zombie generator. That's quite nice. Another ore processing thing. Oh, I could have used those before. Automatic camera. I've already built mine. Cookbook. More washing machines. Another sponge. These are for enchanting stuff. They're not very good. Liquid transfer node. That's kind of useless. More icosahedrons. Walrus. I'm certainly not going to be using the walrus. Right, let's get rid of stuff I already have. Actually, automatic camera. Is that... I might use some of those. I do want... Right, is there anything else to check out? I'll keep the basic bin. Check out the oven. Cut these out. No, there's another kitchen part. Yeah, so we'll have a look at my ore processing that I've set up in a minute, but I'm like, oh, I've got a beacon. That's that's quite nice. Well, that's a bad one. Okay. And what these do is so it boosts you. You see it? Ooh. Not Not really something I need. Oh. But I'll keep it, because it might be funny to set one up to boost myself to an island or something. And then the boots just, you get less fall damage. Might even be no fall damage. So beacon was good. That's about it. Well, the zombie generator could be good. If I set up nutrient distillation generation. Now I should have the sponge somewhere. Let's put the sponge with that sponge. Actually, let's put the chance. So I've got a full stack of chance cubes now, so we'll be opening some of those in this episode. Okay, I can't find the sponge. Check that in here. Where should I put the bins? Put the bins in there. Put that in there. And we'll put that away. Right. So we'll go have a look at what I've done with the Ender.io conduits, and yeah, then I'll open some chance cubes and talk about the steps that are left. Might open some. I'll open a couple of bits of armor, but it's probably a bit boring because I can go through it really quickly. So you probably can't catch what the armor is anyway by the time I get through it. Right. So I've set up these Ender.io conduits. Now last time I was talking about how they can take up the same space. Now you can kind of see that here. See how there's two tubes. Now the red pipe, or the red conduit, is the energy conduit, the green one is the item conduit. Now there's also fluid conduits, and I don't know if there's another one. But so you can put them all on in the same block. So it makes things a lot more compact. So you can see I've got the power coming up through here, but then I also have the items, the item conduits in the same block pushing down. So it's the same setup as I had before, where we're generating cobble, then we're pushing the cobble into the top hammer of the chain, and then the chain is pushing it through to the other hammers down to the sieve. The one main thing is that I figured out that these are compactors. So I was using them to build the compacting drawer for the storage drawer thing, but these things actually have a buffer, and they can, I don't know why that wasn't, okay, put that, no, that's going to, right, so they have a buffer, so they can compact multiple things at once. You can see this is all backing up. That's lapis, so lapis again. And so what it's doing is it's feeding down into here. So if you take a block of ruby and a block of sapphire, a block of peridot, and then more common things will fall down. Ooh, we've got 45 Yellorium. That's nice. Soon we'll be able to replace all those lavas with Yellorium, and then that'll generate a lot more power. And we'll set up some lava generation as well with it. We'll just set up a crucible on top of a Yellorium block in it. Yeah. Right. So it's all feeding into that chest for now, but what we'll do is we'll put the pipes coming through and they'll go into the main storage system. So I've opened this block, so there's the Ender.io power going through there. I've left this as the leadstone at the moment, I might replace it. I like the look of the leadstone up here, and as far as I know, it has enough capacity in the power for, providing power that it's not going to block it. I don't know how much the Ender IO conduits can actually send, but I don't think I'll hit that limit anyway. But what I'm going to do is, because this power line is now running all the way down, we can actually pull through there and pull the power through there and remove this so we can tidy that back up. So the power line runs all the way down here. The conduits are fairly cheap at the moment, so, and then all the way along here, and then they come through here, and you can see I've got the Ender IO item conduits, and what I've set it up, I've simplified it greatly. So ignore all this, that's all just there because I haven't cleaned it up. We've got the two vacuum hoppers, and they're feeding into this line. I don't know whether I actually need two vacuum hoppers anyway. I might just put the one, we'll see. So you can see there's the power coming through, and they're both taking up the same block, and they're both running all the way down to here. And what we've got is the power and the item conduits. Well, the power is only needed to power the autonomous activator for opening the loop bags, but the item conduit comes up to the draw controller. Now within the draw controller, I'm not going to get there and I can't be bothered digging out and around to actually do that. What I've got is I've added, with the item conduits you can set what comes in and what goes out, or certain modes and things like that. So they've got extract, insert, disabled, and out. So this is just extract on green, so you have different channels. So green is the main item channel, so green inserts into here, but then I've set this to extract on brown, and set brown with an item filter for the loot bags. Okay, I don't know how the Safari Net got in there. Hopefully that's not something that will happen again. And then this has insert on brown. So brown extracts from the storage drawer controller and into the autonomous activator. And then the autonomous activator then uses those loot bags on the chest, and then the chest inserts on green, so it gets put back up into the system. So this is working well. This is working a hell of a lot better. What I've also done is set up a way to filter out the trash. So these are the drawers for the loot bags. Now the loot bags are only there very temporarily. So you see we've got these lock icons on here. What this is you can create a key for the storage drawer, and that can lock it. So that means that even if you've pulled all the items out of the drawer, they're still configured to only take those items. So what we did is we did that for the loot bags, so that when they come in, initially they go into here before they get sucked out through the brown channel into there. Now what I've done is I've set these ones up all locked as well, and you see how they've got this little swirly icon. That's a void upgrade. What that means is when these drawers get full, they just delete the items. So these smaller drawers can only hold a quarter, so it's pretty logical. This is a big drawer. This can hold like 2048 items. Each of these small drawers can hold 512, or at least I think it's 32 stacks or something, 8 stacks. So 8 times 64 is 512. So if they could stack, they would hold 512. But the loot bags don't stack. They only have a stack of 1. But that doesn't matter because they're getting processed. And these being smaller doesn't matter because these are items that we don't want anyway. So we still have a couple of them, which means if for some reason I did want some rails, or I randomly need a compass for some crafting recipe, I can actually come and grab one because we have a couple of them in here, but we're only storing a little bit and the excess gets deleted. So these are all the items I don't want to keep at the moment. So I basically went through all the drawers, found the items that I didn't want, and moved them all into here, which deleted a whole bunch of items. And yeah, hopefully we'll keep it more compact. Now this diamond chest here, what this is the artifacts. So I've set a filter on here, so we insert, and I've added a mod item filter, and what that is you can filter on a type of mod. So I got an item from the artifacts mod, I put it in here, that sets its artifacts. I don't actually need to set priority for that, so I did have it on the green channel, but it wasn't working very quick. So what I've done is I've set a pipe on there specifically to extract on the blue channel, and then this inserts on the blue channel with artifact mods. So it'll only pull artifact mods into here. So what that means is I can now come in through here, and because I've got such a backlog, as soon as I pull things out, they immediately refill in there. But once I go through that backlog, it probably won't fill up as much. And then what I might do, it's really hard to work with these artifacts because they're two different items. So see how they're kind of like gold pants there, but then there are all these different colors and stuff here. So we need to set the filters for this type of item, but as soon as I touch that item, it changes from that into one of these. So you have to kind of do some tricky stuff to set it up. And I believe if we go here, so I've got pants, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd have to, it's like the loot bags, we'll have to set up 2 drawers. So what I might do is I might set up 2 drawers here with void upgrades as well, so that most of them will get pushed into here, but if we get a backlog, they get sent to there. I might upgrade the storage on them as well, so they hold a bit more than 8 each. But yeah, once I get satisfactory armor and stuff from here, I'll probably just take the chest out altogether and just have the 2 drawers with the void upgrades. Because yeah, once I've got the armor and once I set up the washing machine for repairing it, we should be good. So first thing I do anyway is, you see how some of them are shiny and some of them aren't. That means some of them have enchants and some of them don't. So you have all these modifiers on the items from the artifacts mod, like speed boost when equipped, health when equipped, jump boost when equipped, restores health after fatal. Do I even have that on me anymore? No, that's concerning. Yeah, so those are normal for the artifacts mod, but then when they're shiny like this, that means that they have normal Minecraft enchantments on them as well. So this one has protection 2, unbreaking 1, which are from Minecraft itself. But then it also has damage resistance, heals the player when equipped, and water breathing from the artifacts mod. So you can get some pretty powerful stuff, but obviously you have to go through a lot of armor to find ones that are good enough. Now that one, that's a golden. What I would like to do is see these artifact golden armor, artifact iron armor. There should be diamond, but it's probably rare enough that gold. But yeah, so obviously what I would prefer would be diamond base with enchantments and artifact modifiers, and that can make some very powerful armor. I think you can crafting yourself certain armor is quite. It says converts to emeralds, but 2-second fuse, so I don't need emeralds enough to actually try dropping them, because they say they've got a fuse, which to me sounds like they might explode and then turn into emeralds. So yeah. This is raw mana essence. I don't know. Laser, diamond infused mana essence, iron infused, gold infused. Wood infused. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that stuff's used for. I'll keep a bit of it anyway. So yeah, but I need to go through and sort that out, and hopefully clean out most of this stuff. Let's see, I got all these loot bags still. We want that. Right. We also get chance cubes and icosahedrons from the mob system. So I got 71 icosahedrons there and 67 bloody chance cubes. Oh, I got 6 lives. Let's go live recklessly. So yeah, I'll finish sorting that out, the armor and stuff. That'll get everything there completely done. The next thing would be to run item conduits all the way there, and to put all the ores into the storage drawer. And then what I might do is set up a couple of furnaces running from the storage system, not from this directly. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Still deciding. I want to have my own flavour to things, you know. I don't want to just be exactly like what everyone else has done. The other thing was I tend to intend these hemp, because I needed a bunch of hemp to craft a windmill for the immersive engineering. So I decided to 10 those and did that. Right, let's do 16 because I'm crazy. Not crazy enough to leave without a bunch of food though. Take diamond apple. I need to go grab some normal apples. Another thing is I can now take pretty much most of this stuff and push it into the storage system now, because a lot of that stuff's from loot bags anyway. And what we can do is there's I believe it's just called like a storage interface or something, and basically it's like a terminal that you can set that gives you access to all these items from one interface within your system. So I will set up a couple of those around the place. Then that means I've got access to all this stuff without actually having to come here to do it. Where is my diamonds? 46. Let's get 8. Not many diamonds, but get diamonds from there. We get diamonds from the ore, just a little bit from each, but also you can set up the diamond plants to get diamond there. I'm not actually sure how much. Oh wow, that just makes one apple. Those are expensive. Yeah, so I can set up some plants to grow some diamonds and stuff to do that. Yeah, last time I was down here there was a bit of a fight. And because the nether unloads when you're not in it, the time that stuff stays around is a lot longer. Right, where shall we... Let's open it over here again. Oh, I've got absolutely all this platinum. It's a massive vein of it. Not that I really know what platinum's used for, but it's shiny. Coal. Right. Well, cool. Well, okay, let's leave that alone then. I think doing this directly on the bedrock is a really bad idea. I think we are going to set up a bit of a buffer so that maybe we can avoid all this. Because, yeah, getting through that bedrock is a really bad idea. Oh. Now, apparently those are really bad, and they can multiply and they can absolutely take over the... It's just a chest, right? Okay. So this is, in the original Skyblock, I believe this is what you got. I don't think there's anything there that's of particular interest to me. That's interesting. So I'm going to do this. May death rain upon them. Fish. Is that it? Just, it's called Nemo. Right. Okay, a bunch of XP. It's not bad. I was just gonna say, I bet you it spawned a creeper, but because I'm opening them in this area, it's actually uh, spawned them inside the dirt. Here's some cookies, Cookie Monster, those are mine. So he's Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster was shop. Now I believe we can do something with those biscuits. Wait for it. No, not waiting for it. Okay, I don't know if that's actually done anything. Oh, whoa, is that cursed earth? So what cursed earth is it spawns things way more effectively than normal. So, oh my god. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to vein mine it quickly so that... Oh crap. Oh my god. How the hell am I gonna... Damn it! And I don't think it's gonna stop spawning stuff until I... Look at this. Let's see. Let's see if I can quickly vein mine this. Fuck! Oh, oh shit, that was the fucking wait for it one. John Cena indeed. Got it. Oh, this makes things interesting, doesn't it? I guess one of the good things for me is they can't burrow into bedrock, so... And his name is John Cena. See, look. Off into the abyss. If I go through that hole, I die. Right. I did get... What's that one? Ferris. Where's... There was a zombie pigman head. Okay, got it. How many? 7 more chance cubes. Jeez. But there, died. What does that say? Tactical nuke incoming. Oh man, I don't have a spare crossbow or anything. Am I gonna survive to get my stuff? Oh my god. Oh, and I don't have my backpack. Oh, oh my god. Okay. This is going to be bad. Oh, and there's my grave. Oh shit. I need to get onto that thing so I can... Like that. Oh my god. Ah, right. Now, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need my thing, which means I need a weapon, which is not something I can do at all. I'll probably just have to... Yeah. I wonder if I take a whole bunch of cobble and stuff. Right, okay, the plan will be to go down, take some cobble, try and build safe passage to my gravestone, dig that up, get the flint and steel in there that is for this situation where this goes out, which was because of that gas exploding it. And yeah, and then get back. But I'll do that off camera because this is going to be long and frustrating. So we'll leave it there for now, and there's the perils of using chance cubes.